To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Can we do the Shannon Sharpe thing
I don't
real
give
quick?
a damn about Shannon Sharpe. That's just so much garbage. That's part of this thing.
The legal perspective.
Well, legal perspective, I'll give it to you. Shannon Sharpe is part of this nefarious part of the dark side of legal practice when it becomes profitable to file bogus actions against prominent people to coerce a settlement. And I'll just leave it at that, because as we have heard from some of the stuff that the defense is bringing out, she only was getting what she was begging for. Now she's complaining about it, trying to act like there's a cash cow she can milk a little bit more for whatever she can get out of it. And the law crew involved is the same suspect crew that has been involved in other stuff, allegedly. So it's part of the game, and it's the unsavory part of the game that makes the practice of law look ugly.
He released a video statement. We played that the other day when he's talking about it and denying it and talking about Tony Busby. And here today, he released a statement again through X. He typed up, "My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL season. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, friends, fans, and colleagues." Shannon Sharpe. He keeps talking.
I think that's not wise, but he's done it so far, so time to stop it, and let's see what happens with a jury. Meanwhile,
did you hear the audio?
Yeah, we listened to it.
The audio phone call. No, I read the text messages. Now there's audio.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't care. It's the media side of the whole practice of law. And as anything that is set up with rules, it is also subject to abuse. So let me just say that. And frankly, other than the abuse aspect, I don't really give a damn, because it's entertainment factor more than anything else. And it's a stand-in for the soap operas that we who did those judge shows 25 years ago, 30 years ago, banished into obscurity. They were filthy. Soap operas are one of the nastiest, most corrupt things that America has done to itself. But anyway, I'll leave it at that.
Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Okay, well,
Well, what?
So, okay, this is what I'm saying. If you have this allegation and she's 20 years old, he's 56, and he offered her 10 million a month ago to make this go away, she comes back suing him publicly for 50 million. And apparently he still has a job because he's saying he's choosing to step away. Maybe he put in his contract, he didn't have that what do you call that, moral clause in his contract?
They usually do. That's kind of standard to protect the studios.
So why? So okay. So maybe he know they probably was going to fire him, but
It's all public relations, so that's what it is. It's devolved into a circus, and it becomes a principal entertainment in and of itself.
So with the audio, with those text messages, with him admitting that it was true that he offered her $10 million, you think she's going to win this case?
No.
Really? How so?
What has she proved except she asked for what she received, and now she wants to complain about it. And it's just, they'll probably, if they have the financial wherewithal, which I think they probably do, they'll bring in expert testimony through psychologists about those who like rough trade.
So what would be your advice to men like Shannon Sharpe?
Don't deal with a fool.
But what if he's a fool himself?
Too bad.
A wealthy, rich fool. There's a lot of them out there.
Well, be surprised at what goes on in the real world out there.
Can I play what your friend said to him? Monique.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on. They talk to us. How this dating thing? Because it's Mo is different now than when you and I.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
But you tried to say that. What you tried to say? Mo,
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me live my life.
Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I know.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Damn.
When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah,
because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he thought I was going to be scared to say, yes, I'm talking. And I know an old gal, she'd be good to you. Her name is Elladora. Now, when you know somebody named Elladora, she's old school. Mm-hmm. Now, Miss Elladora told me to tell you. She said, I think he like red velvet.
Oh, I do.
I say, Miss Elladora, if he do like that, she said, you let him know I got something for him.
Yeah, I like
and she don't have no teeth. Come on, pick your glass up and clap it for me. Come on now. These young gals will bite you. Okay?
Stop.
That was the end.
Monique and her husband are friends of mine. So, yeah, but
it was a joke.
I know. Like I said, the whole thing provides an entertainment opportunity.
Well, she actually said this to him a year ago when he interviewed her over a year ago. And so now people on X is bringing it up because she spotted it out with him a year ago. I'm glad I'm not 56 and trying and out here in this dating world. And then look at him a year later getting sued $50 million by a 20-year-old OnlyFans prostitute, allegedly.
I could say something about it, but your typical 20-year-old hadn't even learned about sex, let alone how to do it. Women start learning how to get into it where it becomes art somewhere on the far side of 40.
So true, honey, because it gets better. It does.